Early identification of ASD is critical in a child's development because it enables us to put in place timely intervention that will help with the plan of care. It enables us to maybe recommend a speech therapy, behavior therapy, or occupational therapy. And then in return, it improves the child's communication, his adaptive functioning, and then social skills as well.
The brain is at its very neuroplastic stages when you're a child. That means it forms new neural pathways, so it's easy to adapt at that time. So when it comes to social skills, adaptive behavior, and then long-term communication too.
What I would tell parents who are worried about their child's development is that parents, you know your children better than anyone does. So if you feel or you detect that there is something going on wrong with the development of the child, just don't be scared. Be bold and then ask questions. And then when you're asking the questions, direct them to appropriate authors like professionals who can help you answer the question. No matter the outcome of whatever the question is, when the answer is given, I believe there is a way out of it.
Trust your guts, and early intervention helps. So seek the early therapies, the speech, the behavior, the special educations, the social skills clubs, and every other thing that is recommended by your prescribers to be done for your child.
So nurses play a critical role when it comes to supporting families and children or patients with autism. Why the backbone of nursing is empathy, and the nurses are always available. So what nurses do better is to provide emotional support for such families who are going through crisis. It's sometimes very difficult to be with a family or be with a child that is going through such a developmental stage. But what nurses can do is that they'll provide all the emotional support that they will need so that the family will feel supported, they will feel loved, and then they'll be able to open up to the nurses because sometimes they just want to talk to relieve this emotional stress on them.
Nurses can support families and children with ASD because nurses work serve as core coordinators. So nurses can give you evidence-based practices to assess. So a nurse can tell you that with this you can get this outcome. And for the child, nurses, children usually love nurses. That is very friendly nurses. Children usually love nurses. It is a bit difficult to navigate with children with special needs, but when the nurses come in, it's easy for the parents to feel being heard because we are trained to be the emotional support of parents. So we are being empathetic in here, and then we serve as educators because we let you know evidence-based practices, what is going to happen, the outcomes you should expect, and other things. And then the nurse is more closer to the parents than any other health practitioner. So nurses are the hearts of the hospitals.
Okay, so parents, it's okay that the diagnosis can be meted out that your child has autism, but I want to assure you that that is not the end of the world. There is help out there, so seek help, and then I believe that with everything that will be provided for you, you'll be able to combat the stigma around people with autism.
Okay, so now my child is diagnosed with autism. What's next? To me, early intervention counts. What what can be done to support the parents also counts. So emotional support, early intervention, special education, social skills club, and other things, and every other thing that comes as an umbrella to support the child with autism, so that there are long-term outcomes is what is important to me. That is what's beyond the diagnosis means to me.